Now, the other thing that is happening this week is on June 21st, which is summer solstice, and marks the beginning of Cancer season. So the sun's going to be entering Cancer. It's going to stay there until July 22nd, which is a significant day, by the way, because Venus is going to go retrograde in Leo. I'll talk more about that when we get closer to that time. But June 21st in the northern hemisphere marks when the light is at its highest. And at the southern hemisphere, it's where there's the most amount of darkness and the least amount of light. So there's more night than day, if you will. In the northern hemisphere, there's the most amount of day than light. The sun is sort of at its point of exaltation. Its peak, and then it's going to start slowly descending, and the light's going to get less. It's going to get darker, gradually earlier until we balance things out at the fall equinox, when we have the light and the dark, the day and the night at equal measure, or the sun spending an equal amount of time up, awake, shining bright in the daytime. The sun is going to be up, for an equal amount of time in the daytime, and then an equal amount of time at night. So the day and night are balanced out. But so this is a solstice, and these are times of going inside, or times of celebration. It's all pagan traditions. It marks the beginning of seasons. It ushers in summer here in the north, winter in the southern hemisphere. Must be interesting to have Christmas on the beach with kebabs and shrimp on the barbie and things like that. Anyway, this is solstice, and it's Cancer. Cancer is a cardinal signs. Big new beginnings. It's about taking the lead, and having a fresh new energy. This is what cardinal signs are about. And Cancer initiates anything having to do with home, family. So the sun's going to be in Cancer. We can really connect deeply to our innermost feelings during this time. We can become more emotionally sensitive, more compassionate, more loving, more attuned to our small environment of our family, of the people in our world, and we can nurture them. What makes us feel emotionally nurtured, comfortable, emotionally secure. And Cancer is a sign of home, and that can be a state of being, with feeling at home. As home is a place where you hang your hat, etc. So that was a saying that I heard. So the sun in Cancer energy is about looking at the past as well. So family, looking at the emotional nostalgia, and spending time with our family, really feeling our feelings and allowing ourselves to be tender, soft, vulnerable, kind, emotionally transparent, allowing ourselves to ride those emotional waves for the next 30 or so days that the sun is in Cancer. Now, on the summer solstice, we have an aspect. It's a sextile between Mercury and Mars, and on this particular day, it can help with us communicating more honestly, more bluntly. We can become more honest, more determined to speak our truth, determined to speak what's on our mind. We can also really put ourselves in a state of being where we are driven, where we are determined to get this thing done. Where we can, apply ourselves to a task, and, where you can do anything if you put your mind to it. And you can have a lot of drive and mental focus with doing whatever it is you need to do, because Mars gives you that adrenaline, that motivation, that energy to pick things up, get something done with that sextile. Um, and so we may be feeling more courageous in terms of our speech and actions, unafraid to speak our truth, to say what's on our mind and our heart. So this can help with anything having to do with relationships, speaking up about issues that are bothering us, being honest about what you really want to say in this speech for this company that you're presenting to, whatever it may be. It gives you a permission slip to be honest. Um, so, and when we look at an astrological season, or when the sun, the light that shines down upon the earth, and the sort of focus for the next, 30 days or so that we have to, work with. The crab symbol is emotional security. It's emotionally tender, going beneath the sand and having the waves sort of come upon you, and sort of being afraid of, what's going on in the outside world. So we want to nestle down. We want to be emotionally secure and comfortable and at home. Cancer really looks at our comfort zone, looking at our home environment. Do we feel emotionally secure out of that home environment? Yeah. So very close to our friends and family. We can stand up for them if we need to. Cancer corresponds to the fourth house. It's ruled by the moon. Yeah, we can lay our emotional foundations at this time.